In this episode, I'm going to show you my top 4 core stability exercises for a better squat.
I want you to have the capability to fully move the way your body was designed to, right?
Drop of a hat, I'll take you back to where my problems lie. In trouble, younger daughter done some shit that made my mama cry. Out to the heavens like I bless him, for I know he's lost. Caught in a trance and this manic depression settled in. Living in the fantasy world.
Hey, what's up everybody? I'm Dr. Horschig from SquatUniversity and this is episode 21 of the Ask Squat U Show. Hope everyone's having a great week so far, training's going well. Let's get to today's question.
Daniel writes, I recently found your channel and watch all your videos. I see that you frequently talk about core stability. However, you never talk about how to strengthen the core. Which exercises would you recommend for having a stronger core in order to squat more?
Alright, so today's topic is core stability. Now, a lot of people think to improve your ability to keep your back flat during any of your lifts, you need to do a lot of strength core work. So a lot of sit-ups, a lot of planks. I'm going to show you today 4 of my favorite, and you'll find out that it's actually not just about strength or the ability to produce a lot of power with your core, but the ability to limit excessive movement that makes a great core stability exercise that carries over to good weightlifting movements. This first exercise progression is called the bird dog core stability exercise. I'm going to show you every single step. Now your goal during each one of these steps is to brace your core like someone's about to punch you right in the stomach and then move either your arm, leg, or both together. And when you do move your arm and leg, you're supposed to keep your back completely flat. So the goal is to maintain core stability while you're moving your extremities and not let that movement create any movement or instability in your low back. So this is what each one of these steps looks like.
I spent my whole life with my head in the clouds, dreaming dreams of doing everything but coming back down to earth. I hit the ground in search of something bigger than me, something bigger than you. Chased the feeling of free and found a reason to be selfless and be myself more often. Throw caution to the wind, cause stop is not an option. I'm a Spartan with a pen. I've conquered all my woes and rebuilt from within. Stronger than ever, I found my light, and I'll be damned if I don't let it shine. Reflecting all these images.
This next core stability exercise is focusing on maintaining core stability and limiting excessive arch in your low back or overextension, which is a major problem whenever we're doing a bunch of our weightlifting movements. So what you're going to do is take a band, we're going to attach it low to our rig. We're going to assume a position like this. Now your goal is to brace your core and then move your arms. This is what it's going to look like. Brace and then move the arm. And then back. Now, if you do it incorrectly, as you move your arm forward, the resistance of the band is going to cause you to default into an overextended position, like this. So, what this is doing is really focusing on maintaining that braced neutral spine position. So remember, brace, then lift your arm, maintain that position the entire time, don't let your back overarch. So what it looks like, one more time. I do about 2 sets of 10 repetitions for maybe a 3 to 5 second raise and hold of that arm. Now the last 2 core stability exercises I'm going to show you are actually performed with a barbell. The first is a no hands zombie front squat. Now this is one I've shared before. It's one of my favorite for that reason. What you're going to do is get that bar in a front rack position just like you're going to perform a front squat. You're then going to take your arms off and perform a front squat, making sure to not let the barbell fall off your chest. This is what it looks like. So breathe, brace, and then front squat. You don't need to go very heavy in this exercise. It's a great self-limiting exercise because if you go too heavy or don't show the appropriate movement pattern of keeping your chest upright, the barbell will naturally fall off your chest. For something like this, I'd start light. Start with about 40% of your best front squat and work up for sets of 3 to 5 repetitions. The last exercise is just your natural back squat, but with a change in your tempo. What I want you to do is perform a back squat starting with light weight and think about taking about 5 to 8 seconds on your descent. What you're focusing on is maintaining the core stability that you should create at the start with a brace and maintain it the entire squat. Often, we take a fast descent on our squat and it's easy to lose stability. By focusing on taking a long time during your descent, you have to maintain a high level of core stability. And this causes you to expose and fix any weak links in maintaining that stability on the way down. So this is what this is going to look like. For something like this, I'd start off with reps of 3 to 5. You're going to be very fatigued afterwards. Remember, it's not as much about how much weight is on the bar, but about how well you can perform this with great technique. Alright, so there's my top 4 core stability exercises to help build a better squat. The one takeaway from this is that not all core stability exercises have to be performed in the isolation sort of classical way we think of doing planks or sit-ups. Every single exercise with the right emphasis can be a great core stability exercise, which is why our last 2 were actually performed with a barbell. My question of the day is how often, if at all, do you take to actually perform corrective exercises to improve or maintain a high level of core stability with your training? I hope you guys liked today's Ask Squat You show. If you did, please let me know in the comments section below, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my channel. Until next week, guys, happy squatting.
Hometown hero on the road doing shows and sold out arenas. You can call me what you want, but you won't ever slow my dreams up. This is the vision of a dreamer. I seem to